Hi guys, nice to see you guys again. Today I'm going to be talking about basically, do you really need to consider your why or your purpose in branding within your mental health care practice to attract the right people? So first of all, knowing your purpose is really key, because then people can understand why you do what you do. And from there, they'll support you in any way to help you achieve your goal. People really need to see clarity. If they don't really know what you're trying to do, they're not going to understand. They're going to feel confused. So the first thing that you need to look at when you're building a brand is you want to start with your why, because that's what's going to thrive within the brand. Because when you know your why, everything else is going to fall into place. And knowing your why is also very attractive to other people, because they're drawn to that. They're also going to feel that they resonate with you because of that confidence. And then knowing your why helps to keep you on track, because you're setting a goal, right? You're looking at your brand, and basically you're wanting to know what your long-term goals are and short-term goals are, but you can't get to that stage yet until you know your purpose. So your purpose is going to help you stay on track on where you're going in life, what your vision is, and that's going to help you along the line of making choices. So if there's things that are coming up in your brand, let's just say you have a partnership or some kind of a sponsorship that's coming up, but you don't feel that it aligns with you, well, that why statement or that why purpose that you come up with is going to help you remind yourselves, oh yeah, like this is what I'm actually doing. This doesn't align with me, so I'm not going to include that in my brand, and I'm going to say no to that. Because that why purpose is really going to help you understand you and your brand and where you should be putting your time in. And that's super important, because right then and there, you'll be much more successful in achieving your goals much quicker when you know your why right away. Another very interesting point about understanding your why and knowing your why is that the prospects that come to you, they're going to feel that the money that is going to you is going to have a purpose, that they're putting their money into something that's going to make a difference on a larger scale in the world. And that's what's going to really help them contribute to you more, because they know your why. And they'll resonate with that why too, and that's where the support comes in. They're knowing that their money is going to something really good, and many people are concerned about that, because sometimes if people don't know their why, prospects or customers, they're going to try to look at things and question themselves. Am I buying this, for a good cause, or am I buying this just because it's something that makes me feel good or makes me look good, but there's no meaning behind it. It's just something that's supposed to help me in my life. But they want to look at things on a bigger scale. When you have a purpose and you're really true to that purpose, people are going to see that you're more than just your products and your services. You're something bigger than that. And that shows a lot more growth, that you're not just tied to your services and products. You can expand more. And when you have that purpose, you're able to be more flexible, and you're able to cater to maybe different areas, in business, not just your products or your services. So when it comes to brand development, knowing your why is the official first step into creating your brand. And then following that, it would be your mission, vision, etc. But you need to know your why first, because everything else will fall through afterwards. And it has to be done in order, because if there's no order, then things are not going to align as much as you thought they would. So 3 questions that I really want you to think about, and you can journal on these as well. Basically, look at yourself and ask yourself, what am I really good at? And what am I truly passionate about? And lastly, what difference can I make to this world? When you figure out those questions, those will really help to really get you thinking about something a little bit more than your services and your products. You got to think beyond that. So there's something that I've discovered through learning about branding, and what inspired me to really dig into my why was called The Golden Circle by Simon Sinek. And basically, he has this graph with circles, and in the middle it starts with your why, and then it starts with your how afterwards, and your what. Now I'm going to address a little bit on each of these. So your why is pretty much not the reason about making money as a result, but a little bit deeper. So this is causing you to really think about your beliefs, your values, anything that you support in terms of causes, and any other reasons why your organization exists. This is what they call a purpose. So it has nothing to do with money. It's basically honing in on your beliefs and what you can bring to this world that's going to help other people. Your how is basically how you're going to do this. These are the things that really make you different and what will set you apart from the competition. And lastly, your what. So basically, what are you going to sell? Are these going to be products or services or what you offer? And you see here that the what comes last, because what really matters is your why, because you don't want to build a brand around your services. That's going to lock you in. You want to build a brand around your why, because then you can expand from there. And that really helps you understand the inside out approach is key to building a very strong and flexible brand that you can play with. And from there, it's just a walk in the park afterwards. So understanding that formula really helps to really look at things differently beyond what you do. And if you're having a little bit of trouble trying to find your purpose, you can always look back to your childhood, because those things back then were really where your passion started. And from there, when you look at your childhood experiences too, if something really bad happened and that's something that you really bugs you nowadays, like say if it was mental health and you were getting bullied a lot and it affected your mental health, well, there you go. Your area of your topics or your why statement could be around kids that are being bullied in school, and you want to help them, gain confidence, or help them, relieve any type of internal emotional pain that they're experiencing. That's going to really help to foresee what you could bring to the surface right now to really bring into your brand as an individual. And this is where then you start to craft your why statement. And that why statement's going to be much more authentic because it's coming from your childhood. And that's something really special because no one else might not have that same kind of experience that you did. So that really builds a lot of strength through brand storytelling afterwards, and any type of visuals that could help speak to those individuals, within bullying issues or anything. Like, you are interested in seeing more videos just like this one, please subscribe to my channel. And if you have any other questions or anything that's bothering you that you want answered, put in the comments below, and we can have a chat if you wish. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful day and keep smiling. Bye.